Thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes. And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. Be alright. I'll be alright. Gets too dark. Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall. And it's not a lie that I die. I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes. And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. Be alright. I'll be alright. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. Be alright. I'll be alright. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, be alright. Be alright. I'll be alright. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. La, 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 la. I'll be alright. If it gets too dark, I'll be alright. I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the wind up hopes now. Everything's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, look back at this. The summer night. The summer night. The summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Sitting on the top of a mountain, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret shoulder. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night, this summer night, this summer night. Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna try through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, na na na. Well, love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you changing your mind? Na, we ain't got the time. Đây là Mai, một cô gái trẻ hiện đại, sở hữu làn da mịn như nhung và năng lượng trẻ trung đầy quyến rũ. Bí quyết cho làn da mượt của Mai, máy triệt lông Tomorrow Bay. Tích hợp bởi công nghệ IPL tiên tiến, triệt tiêu sợi lông ngay từ lớp mầm mới nhú, giảm tình trạng lông mọc ngược và dày hơn, an toàn sử dụng trong You see who I really am, but you never know me. Every day, it's as if I play a part. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Who is the girl I see, staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart and what I believe, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show who I am inside? There's a heart that must be free to fly. That burns with the need to know the reason why. Why must we all consume what we think, how we feel? Must there be a secret me I'm forced to hide? I won't pretend that I'm someone else for all time. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show? Here comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me under. Swallowing sand, left with nothing to say. My voice drowns out in the thunder. But I won't cry, I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me, cut me down, I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I breathe, they try to suffocate me. Don't you want the rest to make me? 'Cause I know that I won't go speechless. Breathing in storm, every rule, every word, centuries old and unbending. Stay in your place, better seems and not hurt. But now that story is ending. 'Cause I I cannot stop to crumble. So come on and try to shut me and cut me down. I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. When trouble, when you try it, all I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. Let the storm in. I cannot be broken. No, I won't leave unspoken. 'Cause I know that I won't go speechless. Trying to lock me in this cage. I won't just lay me down and die. I will take this broken wings and watch me burn across the sky. Hear the echoes saying I won't be silent. For you wanna see me tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. 'Cause I breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here. It's so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see All at once, everything seems different now that I see you. Now that I see you. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, that somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one repaired, beauty and the beast. Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sunrise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can't change, learning you're wrong, certain as the sun, rising in the east, tales of dust time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Tales of dust time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Voice of freedom over my shoulder, I see a clear view. Oh, for my family, reasons I'm breathing, everything to lose. Should I ask myself in the water what a warrior would do? Tell me underneath my armor, am I loyal, brave, and true? Am I loyal, brave, and true? Losing is easy, winning takes bravery. I am a tiger's fool. Out in the open, no one to save me. The kindest of whispers are cruel. Should I ask myself in the water what a warrior will do? Tell me underneath my armor, am I loyal, brave, and true? Am I loyal, brave, and true? Cold is the morning, warm
to be loyal, brave, and true.
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a decorated place. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. Think the only thing to all people are the people who look and think like you. If you walk with such a stranger, learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue common moon? Or ask the grinning buck why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the rainbow? Hello, everyone. Good morning. So, can you all turn on the camera? Hello, Miss Han.
Has meeting. It's night. It's not morning anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
can everyone turn on the camera and we'll start our class today? So, because this is the very first section that we're having here, so I will have a small activities for you today. So the activity is that you're gonna introduce yourself, and after introducing yourself, you will point out to the next person. For example, I will start by introducing myself like, "Hi everyone, my name is Ting and I'm your coaching assistant." And the next person I want to know about is Miss Langan. And she will introduce herself and then points out to the next person. Is that clear? So I think we'll start by uh, Miss Han Trung. Can you start introducing yourself and then point to the next person?
okay. Hi everyone. My name is Han Jung. Lot of friends here already know me like Miss Nhã and Miss Hà Giang. And hi another new friend. Oh, Miss Lee also. I think Miss Lee and Miss Hương. Next person, please. Hà Cảo.
Hello, my name is Ha Cao. Ha is my name, and Cao is my last name. Uh, anyway, thanks for very cute nickname you just called me. I am new to the room and very glad to be a member of our class today. I am my job is a finance person, so that's why I want to join this interesting class. So I will point at another person, right? Let's say Miss Nguyệt Dương. You are the
Yeah,
next one.
yeah. Thank you, Miss Hagao. Hi, everyone. My name is Nguyệt Dương. You can call me Moons. I'm doing the account manager, like the salesperson in the carpet company. So I'm based in Ho Chi Minh City. So I'm very interested to join this class. Thank you, everyone.
Can you point out to the
Uh,
next?
yeah, the next person is Miss Yu. Is right?
Yes, thank you, Nguyệt Dương. Hi everyone, my name is Yu, and I'm working at the banking and finance segment in Ho Chi Minh City. Joining the class today, I hope I can improve my communication skill both in the organizations or in life. Actually, I joined the public speaking class at beginning level with Lang An. We just finished the class last week, and I found the class very useful. The class provide many useful techniques that we can apply in work life. So I decided to join the advanced public speaking class. Hopefully, I can improve my public speaking skill. Thank you. So
Okay.
I pick the next person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nhã Trương. Sorry, is it Nhã Trương? Or Trương?
Yeah, right. Yeah, true, right.
Okay.
Hello everyone, and there's somebody that we know before. Yeah, my name's Nhã, and I also just finished the class last week for the art of public speaking, and today is also the new journey for being advanced in this kind of work, this kind of public speaking. So it will. I hope that will help me and all of us can improve our skill as well as can accompany can apply it in our job as well as in our life.
Thank you so much. Can you point out to the next?
Uh, Let me see. Can you suggest me some? Châu, Miss Châu, has he finished?
Not yet. You calling me, right? There's only one
Yeah,
Joe in the room.
yeah,
Sorry,
Châu.
I came late. Hi everyone, nice to meet you guys today. So my name is Joe. I also joined the beginner class with Miss Lan and around 1 month ago. So I've been longing for this advanced class. But finally I'm here with you, and I'm so happy. So I'm really looking forward to bring my public speaking skill to the next level, to put in use in a more professional context, especially to influence people where I work with, and also meet new people. Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you for your introduction. Can you also point out to the next person?
Khải Phạm. Have Khải already introduced himself?
Okay. Hello everyone. My name's Hân Nguyễn, and Khải Phạm is my husband. Yeah, because I use his laptop. I'm working and living in Ho Chi Minh City, and after the first class of public speaking, the beginner, I learned a lot of new things, and I believe that I can apply the technique into my work, also in my communication in life. So I continue to learn with the higher level, and I would like to discover a lot of new things in a higher level that can improve my public speaking better. So, thank you. So I will pick next person, Miss Lee.
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm Lee. Currently, I'm living in Lâm Đồng province, and I'm working as a freelancer for a startup company. Yes, I'm very glad when I study this class, so I can learn many things from Miss Lan An and from you as well. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I will pick the next person.
Only Miss Zhang hasn't introduced.
Okay, Miss Sang, your turn.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Ha Zhang and I'm 18 years old. I just have finished my national test, so now I'm free, so I wanna challenge myself with some communication skills, some soft skills. So I joined the class and hope to meet you guys. And yeah, glad to meet you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Sang. So all of us have introduced and get to know each other. So there are some that known each other before, but maybe I guess after this class we'll all know each other and interact with each other really well during the class. So let's me introduce briefly about today's. So some of you said that you already joined the beginner level public speaking level, and this class is the advanced public speaking level. And for the advanced public speaking path, we all have 8 lessons in total. The first one is speak to respond quickly, which is today's lesson. And the second one is speak to tell story, speak to persuade, speak to inspire, speak on social occasion, speak on panel discussion. And we also have a personal coaching and the final project. So our class will start on Monday and Friday at this time from 7 to 9 p.m. And it will end at 24 September. We have 2 channels of communications. The first one is our Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, you can scan the QR code and join our Facebook group because this is where you submit your home challenge. And also we have the Zalo group for posting and interacting with new members. So in the class, we have some guidelines so that you can learn better. So first of all, be on time because you may miss some process lessons if you're late. And secondly is no phone during class time because the phone is a huge distraction for your learning. And thirdly is ask when you don't understand. Feel free to ask. And you should involve in all class activities by unmic and then answering the question or raise your hand. And you should also take notes in your workbook for important points. And very important, you should finish your home challenge before the next class because this is where we can give feedback on your abilities. And we also use English as 99% of the class time. And please don't miss more than 2 lessons because we only have 8 sections. So 2 sections is a lot of information. And lastly, really important also, please turn on your camera while learning because that is the only means that we can interact with each other. And I will introduce our instructors. So firstly, we have Miss Langan. She is Miss Langan. Can you say hello to all?
Hi everyone, for to those who already know me and to those who I am so new to them. I'm really glad to be with you here today.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Langan. So Miss Langan is also the founder and CEO of EIY Public Speaking and Communication. And recently, she has successfully called for 150,000 USD for the Shark Tank Season 4. And she also has a Master of Science in Communication. And she is a very prolific public speaker with a lot of tech and Toastmaster award. Our second instructor is Mr. Jason. He's a keynote speaker on leadership, management, and communication. And he is also a multiplier of leaders who transform teams, innovate processes, and ignite growth. And actually, Mr. Jason also joined us today. So, Mr. Jason, can you say hello to our learners?
Oh, now that is an invitation for an impromptu speech. Thank you for the invitation. Confident evening, learners of EIY. I am not scheduled to be your trainer tonight, but I am excited to meet you. This is your first day of your journey to be advanced public speakers. So this early, congratulations on investing on your personal advancement. Speak to you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jason. We're also excited to see you. And the last instructor we have is Mr. Dave. And he's not here, but he's the owner of the DMR Consulting, which is an organization devoted to excellence in communication and leadership. And he is also the world champion of public speaking of Toastmaster in 1991. So you will soon meet him. And for if you have any for further contact, you can mail us, or our address is in Ho Chi Minh City, although it is impossible to contact our office now. So you can contact our phone number or email address. So let's start our lesson today with Miss Lang An.
Thank you, team. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your hand if you have ever been to a situation that you are in a meeting and your manager just suddenly asks you to speak something and you haven't prepared it at all. Please raise your hand if you've been to that situation before. Lee already. Then, oh good. Okay, ciao, Miss You. Yeah. Come, Miss Hung. Okay, I saw your hand. And please help me to raise your hand if you've been to the situation that you are in a networking event. You met your potential client there, but you didn't know how to start a conversation. Please raise your hand if you've been to that situation. Miss You already. Miss Joe, not yet. Miss Joe as well. Mr. Nhã, not yet. Mr. Nhã as well. Miss Lee, not yet. Miss Hung, not yet. Now, how about you ever been to the situation that you would like to influence your manager or your colleagues to make decision, but it seems that you are struggling to do that? Miss Hung with two hands. Okay, Miss Yo, ciao. Yeah, okay. Miss Lee, not yet. Hazang, okay, Hazang haven't come. Okay, so the purpose of today's class is really important because we will walk you through the journey of impromptu speaking. It means that after today's class, you will know how to speak in the networking event. You know how to respond to the urgent situation in your work. For example, your boss asked you a question, how can you respond? Or if you join an interview, how can you respond to an impromptu question? Or elevator pitch. Is there anyone here you know elevator pitch? What does it mean? Elevator pitch. Is there anyone here you know that? What is elevator pitch? Maybe Miss Young, you know, right?
I think it is a speech, a short speech, because it's called
Mm,
elevator. Maybe 1 minute speech
yeah,
to introduce ourselves and
right,
to leave the impressions to the
mm,
audience. So
right, yeah, right. Jason, would you like to add in elevator pitch? I think you are an expert here. Jason, are you there? Okay. Elevator pitch means that it is a short speech, just like Miss Yu said. It's just only 1 to 2 minutes. And the purpose of the elevator pitch is you will introduce your idea to a potential customer or you introduce yourself to your interviewer. So that is the definition of elevator pitch, to sell idea or to sell yourself. And usually it is conducted in the elevator. In America, there is a game show, elevator pitch, and they put two people together in an elevator. So one person is a startup founder and another person is the investor. The startup founder will pitch to the investor in 2 minutes until the elevator can reach the top. So we call that is elevator pitch. Okay. Maybe if you don't know, you may want to write down in your notebook. Or we will learn how to respond in the meeting if your boss asks you some questions. Or how about project update? How can you update and you share your ideas in teamwork? So those are the situations that we're gonna apply today in impromptu speaking. Now, for all learners, Miss Lee, Miss Giang, Châu, Nhã, Miss Yu, and Miss Hằng, and Hạnh Trương as well. Can you please share with me some presentation structures that we have learned so far? So Miss Hà Cao and Miss Nguyệt Dương can learn from us because they haven't studied the beginning level yet. Okay, To anyone here, do you remember what are the structures of our presentation we learned last time? What are they? Miss Yo, Mr. Nhã,
So
please.
do you mean presentation structures mean we need to have an introduction part, body part, and the conclusion part?
Yeah. And what is the structure in the body?
The structure in the body can be there can be, there can be several, but at that class we share is the PREP.
Yeah, right. This is the
We
first one.
indicate the points and we
Mm,
give the reasons and example and another point.
another point, right?
Yes.
Now to Miss Moon and to Miss Hagel, because you haven't studied this structure yet, I would like to explain the structure here. Point, P stand for point, R stand for reason, E stand for example, and P stand for another point. So Miss Lee, can you please help me to give an example for prep? How can you use an example, Miss Lee?
You mean I give the example for the presentation with this structure?
Yes, right. Just an
Uh,
example. How can you?
um, for example, if I said I like travel, so I will give the reason why I like travel, and I will give
Yeah,
example, and final I will like conclusion about travel again.
good. Okay, good. So the last P for Miss Moon and Miss Hagel, the last P can be another point. It can be the second point, or it can be the conclusion. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Hagel and Miss Moon, please make sure that you ask any question. And to all learners, this is the review section for you before we come to the leaders script.
Yeah.
So the second structure we have is cause and effect. Maybe Miss Hung, can you please give an example of cause and effect?
For cause and effect, relevant to reason and result. We can, yeah, relevant
Yeah,
to reason and result.
reason and result. Good. Mr. Nhã, can you please give an example of cause and effect? Can someone unmute your place? I hear some sound.
Cause and effect.
Yeah, cause and effect, Mr. Nhã.
Example. Um, can see that we are in the same situation that we got big problem about the pandemic. So it's quite effect this pandemic, this hard situation is something that uh, affect our life and our work in many aspects. So that's the my example.
Good. So the pandemic is the problem, and you can share the cause of the problem, and after that, you can even share the effect of the problem. That is cause and effect. Okay, cause and effect. Miss Moon and Miss Hagel, in Miss Joe as well. Please make sure that you ask any question if you're not sure about this. This is the structure of the body of the presentation. Okay, the structure of the body. Can Zhang please help to elaborate past, present, and future? Zhang, what does it mean, Zhang? You just learned just around 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Maybe that class I missed.
Okay. Miss Chow, do you remember Miss Chow? Can you please elaborate past, present, and future?
Um, mm,
Okay, let me ask someone to help you. Maybe Miss Yu, can you help Miss Chow?
Well,
What the-
okay. So let's continue with the pandemic issue one. So we can, for example, if the topic is how the working styles have been changed during pandemic and after pandemic. So we can introduce how the normal practice when we go to work, how it's like. For example, before the 19 COVID-19, we the officer go to work every day, but currently now we are at lockdown situation, so we are all working from home. And in the future, after the COVID 19 finish, maybe it will be a mix between half work from home and half work at office.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So she just elaborate past, present, and future. How was COVID-19 in the past, and how is it now, and how it would be in the future? That is how you can apply past, present, and future in your body presentation. Now let's come to the final structure, problem and solution. Maybe Miss Han Jung, can you please elaborate? What does it mean?
Oh, let's continue with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mm.
So because of COVID, uh, in Ho Chi Minh City were very hard, then a lot of new infection every day. So that's why our government have to impose stricter on lockdown.
Mm. Okay, so it means that we have more COVID-19 cases in Ho Chi Minh City, and the solution is the government needs to embed lockdown situation in our place, right? So that is problem and solution. In a body presentation, you can suggest three problems and three solutions in a body of a presentation. We are just only mentioning about the body of a speech, everyone. We don't touch on the introduction and the conclusion yet. The reason why I asked you this structure again because we will review this structure first, and after that we're gonna put these structures in a bigger framework that we learned today, which is about leadership. The purpose of today's class is we're gonna learn that framework, leadership, and when you learn the leadership, this structure can be applied into that leadership. So that's why that we need to make sure that we master these structures before we learn the framework. Now, the way we're gonna practice this structure for new learners and old learners is I will break you two in different rooms. And what we are going to do is you will answer the question that I am going to give you. Please make sure for all learners you apply body language and voice and apply the speech structure like the four structure we just discussed so far. Your speaking time is 2 minutes and your feedback time is 2 minutes. It means that there will be two people in a room. One person will answer the question first and the other person will give feedback after that person shared his or her idea. And then you reverse the role. Are you clear, everyone? Clear, huh? Now let's for old learners, I think that you can suggest our new learners how to give feedback because they study the advanced level right away. Maybe they don't know how to the structure to give feedback. You may want to share with them in the room. So we have the first structure we're gonna apply. Everyone is prep. Make sure that you just only focus on prep now. So the first question is, what is your vision for the future of public speaking in Vietnam? You may want to write down or you may want to take a photo of our question. What is the vision for? What is your vision for the future of public speaking in Vietnam? And the second question is, should we say no to more work at workplace? Do you understand this question? It means that sometimes in your work, many people just try to ask for your help. But do you think that it's better to say no to more work at workplace? What do you think? Okay. And the first structure we're gonna apply is prep. 2 minutes, two for each person. Hey, I will divide
Can you
you.
can you have back to the first topic?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now let's join our room. Tiên ơi, let's join breakout 3 á Tiên. Miss You is alone. Okay, we are back. Now the second structure for us is cause and effect. Remember, you might want to identify the problem first, and then you share the reason for the problem and the effect of the problem. All right. The first question is, why do smart people make bad decisions? That is an interesting question. And how would the world be after COVID-19? Can you please predict that? All right. So you're all clear about the question. Let's go to the breakout rooms now.
Miss Lam, could you back in the first question?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, do smart. Let's back decision. Okay.
Okay, let's start. Yeah, yeah.
Ừ. Hai Lan Anh. Trời.
Miss Moon and Miss Hagao, do you find this structure is more difficult than prep? Miss Moon, Miss with you, do you think this structure is the cause and effect is more difficult than prep? And Miss Hagao, how about
I
you?
think I think that cause and effect is shorter structure and
Yeah.
easier than the prep.
It's easier than prep. Okay.
Yeah, because it's shorter, so easier to spread the opinion.
I say shorter.
But the first question very difficult. Why do the smart people getting a better decision? I'm not a smart people, so I cannot.
Can anyone here you please share some personal opinion? Why do you think smart people make wrong decision? Miss Lee,
Uh,
go ahead, Miss Lee.
yeah.
I, I think I think Miss Hà can answer this question well. I like her idea.
Good, good, Miss Haya, please raise your voice.
Okay, I would like to share my own opinion about the topic. Why do smart people make decisions? In my opinion, smart people uh, are the people who are very intelligent and smart. So uh, during the during the life, during the daily time, during the work life, they already have aware that they are smart. So because they think they are smart, so they are confident that all of the decision they make may be correct, or they never make the uh, wrong decision or the bad decisions. This is one of the cause. The second, the second thing, I think that because of the perception or the bias, smart people very intelligent, and they have the perception that everybody have the perception because we we grow, we are educated from our young life, and during our uh, daily um, daily life, so we think that uh, our perception or our knowledge is correct. So that's why sometimes we could not we don't know, or we don't aware that our decision is bad or not. Only the other person can give the feedback to the smart people that this is whether it is correct or not. So I think there is only two reasons.
Okay.
There's yeah, to grab this is one is because they think they're smart, so they're overconfident. The second thing is the bias or the perceptions.
Good. Yeah. That is the great thing of being experienced in work. So based on her answer, you can feel that she has years of working experience, and that's what she understands. What smart people they make the wrong decision. Another added point is sometimes we have emotional bias as well. Everyone, we are affected by our own personal emotion. That's why we make wrong decision, even though we are smart. We are overwhelmed by our own emotion. Yeah, okay. So now let's come to the thought structure past, present, and future. You may want to apply the situation in the past. How was it? How is it now? And how it would be in the future. The first question is, are women too shy to be leaders at work? Okay. How was women leadership in the past? How is it now? And how it would be in the future? How about the second question? Don't force people to come back to the office full time after COVID-19. What do you think about this statement? Okay, so two questions. Huh? Remember to apply past, present, and future. Let's come to your group now.
Hello.
Do you enjoy the questions so far, everyone? Do you enjoy the questions so far? Do you like these questions?
The question is difficult to talk about a woman.
Ah, okay, that question is difficult. What we okay. Now let's come to the final structure, problem, and solution. The first question is you see a problem in your team or at your workplace. Please pick a problem and suggest a solution to your project. And the second question is what is missing in your life? What is missing in your life? That is a problem. Now let's come to our group.
Missing a free time.
You're missing. Missing.
Is that the question, Miss Lena?
Yeah, that's
what's missing in your life.
that is a question, Miss Joe.
Yeah. So what is the other question?
The other question is you see a problem in your team. Pick a problem and suggest a solution. Miss Yu, please show breakout room 3. I think Ting is waiting for you.
I don't know why
Okay, Ting. Just stay here and talk to Miss Yu, huh? Don't need to go to breakout room.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the structure that we need to follow?
Problem and solution, Miss Chow.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go, Mr. Nhã and Miss Chow, let's go to your room. Rồi, you will stay here, huh?
Okay, thank you, Lan Anh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. You see a problem in your team. So, Miss Ting, have you ever encountered a work stress, the work stress problem? Have you ever been stressed in work? I believe you did, right? And I believe
I did.
yes, and I believe all of us have such a problem. And in fact, this problem can create more serious problems, can lead to more serious problems, such as stress will make the employees work ineffective and inefficiency. They will make employees it will demotivate the employee and cost you the employee don't want to go to the office anymore. And also stress can may lead to the organization risk that employee tend to leave the company. So find out the solutions to cope with this problem is very important for senior management. And I do think that there are quite a couple of solutions. Firstly, the manager should understand their staff and find out the problem of their staff and sit down with him or her in order to guide them to prioritize on what's important task. And secondly, the management should also review whether he have give the staff too many work to do, and if yes, he should review and reallocate. Last but not least, the leader can also discuss and talk with the staff and encourage to find out maybe there are some problem with their life and need to communicate more to understand or maybe the employee didn't go to the didn't do some exercise or some sport, and that lead to him feel so stressed. Then Sutrek give him more solution, more recommendations. And in conclusion, I believe that stress is a very important problem that the leader and the staff himself should know how to uh, cope with it and release it. Thank you.
Okay, so I love your points, and your solution are very detailed, and it's great that you align them from the first, second, and third. Last but not least, is also a good connector. And what I recommend you is that maybe you want to apply a little bit of vocal variety while you're speaking, so that your speech will become more lively. For example, like the first solution is, and then you can talk about the solution, and then you elaborate that, and you can, like, for the linking word, you can go up and down, or because it's a problem, right? So you can even incorporate facial expression so that other people would know how serious it is. And for explaining the problem, you can also stress some word. For example, you can give data or numbers, and then you stress them so that other person will know that, oh, this problem is really serious and it needs to be solved by your solution.
So your suggestion is I should go with the problem and then solution and problem solution. First I list
That's
out on
your
problem and then on solution.
Okay. Both are quite okay, and your way is you list out all problem and then all solution, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's okay because your problem is like stress, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's only one problem, stress. So you
Yeah.
say about the problem and then the solution. What I recommend to you is that to have vocal variety while you're speaking.
Okay.
Okay, so the next topic is, wow, is what's missing in your life.
What's missing in your life? Wow, very difficult topic. So I do it right. Okay. So have you ever talked about what missing in your life? Well, to me, I think sometimes I miss the direction of my life. I don't know where should I go, or what do I want. And I think this is a very serious problem because I I know that we everyone in this life should have a goal. She should know what we should know what we need, so that we write down draw a path to achieve it. So after I know this my problem, the solution is that, okay, no more time. Okay.
All right, now let's go to our leader's script. Let me share with you the power of the leader's script. The four leader script, that is a framework or the structure that you can apply in any situation at work in order to respond quickly to the questions of anyone. So right now, this is the structure of the leader script that you might want to write out in your notebook. For the leader script, the first one we always have is the grabber. The grabber means the introduction. But the leader script, since the script is really short, so the grabber this time it may be short as well. It can be just a sentence in order to grab someone's attention. For example, you may, if you would like to talk to your manager, you just want to say, "Hi, can I say to you in just around 6 minutes? Can I talk to you in in just around 6 minutes?" That is the way for you to grab their attention. Okay, for the message, that is, what is it? That is something you want to share with them. The structure, that is, for structure you remember with what we just applying. Point, reason, example, point, past, present, future, problem, solution, cause and effect. Those four structures you can apply in the structure here. And finally, you have a call for action. What do you want the other person to do after they listen to you? Okay, now I will break you to different pairs one more time, and you have 5 minutes to help me answer these questions. Please make sure you will answer the question based on the situation here. How can you grab someone's attention in the networking event? How can you grab your boss' attention? How, if you are in the interview, how can you grab your interviewer attention? Okay, please make sure that you link the introduction to this situation here. You can find this slide via Zalo that I already shared with our class this afternoon. And we have 5 minutes to discuss the answer. After that, we're gonna go back here and we discuss the answer, huh? Ting and Miss Yu, you can stay here.
Miss Lan Anh, can you
Yeah.
help to repeat?
Okay. you joined quite late. Okay, so this is the what we are talking about is the leader script. Maybe Miss Yu, can you please help to read them one more time? What we are going to do, Miss Yu?
Okay. So for this slide, you already know, right? Like, yeah. So this is the
Yeah,
leader
Miss Yu.
script. You
They
understand this
don't know
slide?
they
No.
just joined Miss Yu.
Okay. Okay. So you first you grab the attention of your leader. Say like, "Hey boss, do you have 5 minutes to talk?" Yeah. And then the message, what is the message you want to deliver to your boss, and you can apply the structure that which Miss Langan just shared, some structure like the prep, the cause effect, problem solutions, past, present, and future, and the final is the call to actions. What
Yeah.
you want your boss to do for you.
Yeah, right. And
And then
what we are doing with this slide, Miss Yu?
yes. So for this slide, you will have a pair discussions on each scenario, like in networking, how you can grab the attentions and what's the message. Yeah, there's many scenario here. You and your pair can discuss. You understand, yeah?
You understand, cháu?
I sorry.
Fine.
This box at the bottom are topics or
Those are the situations for you to apply leader script. Okay.
leaders.
You can see
For
this is the script,
example,
right? Yeah.
So I can talk about anything.
No, you will apply that script into these scenario. For example, in networking event, how can you grab someone attention? In the urgent situation when you work with your boss, how can you grab your manager attention? If you are in the interview section, how can you grab the attention of the interviewer? Got it? Those are the
Okay.
situations we
We
have.
discuss.
Yeah, you will discuss first.
Okay.
We discuss with Mr. Nhã to find down the answer, and after that we go back here in order to discuss the answer.
Okay, understand.
Okay, okay. Now let's go to your room, Mr. Nhẹ and Miss Joe. Right, Tiên and Miss Yu, please sit together.
Okay. So we just discussed, right, Miss Ting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the networking, um, how to wrap the attention? I think normally we just introduce ourselves, the organizations we are working in, and we ask and you like, hi, Miss Ting, I'm you, I'm the relationship manager at corporate banking of ABC Bank. Nice to meet you.
And I think, yeah. And do you think that what special thing that we do to capture that attention? Like in networking, there's a lot of people, and usually you go to networking is for um, like work purpose, right? So I think, in my opinion, I think for the networking, we should also introduce some special things about us, but in terms of like business or job, I think that will interest them. And
Mm.
do we also brainstorm the message structure, call to action?
So for networking, what's your suggestion, Ting? Can you give
Well,
me an example?
mm, so like for example, in the networking, there's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And you call to them and you introduce yourself like, hi, my name is Thing and my position is, and you also want to tell them why you're here and talking to them, not to other people. For example, you say that I heard about you with your company is very successful in the market, and I want to know more about it, or like I heard about you on television, or like you're the one that I'm really eager to see tonight, something like that, so that they have an impression about what you want.
Okay, Miss Yu and Tiên, let's discuss in this room.
Okay.
Everyone, can you share with me what is the purpose of the crabber? Can anyone here please share? What do you think? What is the purpose of the introduction of the crabber? Why do we need to have crabber? For all learners, please share, because you learned it before.
To
What is the purpose of the introduction?
to grab the attentions of the audience.
Yeah, to grab the attention. Right. What else?
Mm.
Okay. In this situation, the only purpose you may want to do is just to grab attention. Huh? Can anyone here please share with me in the networking event? How can you grab someone attention? In networking event, how can you grab some? Miss Hunter.
Miss Nguyệt Dương will do it best.
Okay, Miss Nguyệt Dương, how can you grab someone attention in networking events?
Yeah. So for the networking event, I will if I meet someone new, I will come to Glow and say, "Have you? Are you convenient to talk? Hello, how are you?" I will give the example to. Yeah, if I open can talk to me, I will keep going. So ask more.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you say hello to them and introduce who you are.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
how about others? Do you have any other opinions? How can you grab someone attention in networking event? This is public speaking.
Yeah, we can check about the because networking event, so that's why we can check we can first we come to and say hello and introduce about our name and our company, and we can check are you do you know about my company ABC like that.
Yeah. So you ask them question, do you know my
Yeah.
company? And you share the company name.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How about others? Can you please share? What do you think? It's
Uh,
you.
and I think if we know that that partner, we can say hi. Is this the Mr. ABC? From which company? and and then the that people will feel very surprised why we know him, and they say, and maybe we can say that uh, I I heard I know you from like I know Lang Anh from Shark Tank,
Mm.
and then yes, and then we introduce ourselves, and then I
Mm.
think we can begin with that conversation.
Good, good. So it means that you recognize someone by sharing his or her name.
Yes.
Okay. How about Miss Hakel? What do you think? How can you grab someone's attention?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. In my opinion, I think that in order to grab the listener attention, if I don't know that person, we will say hello or some greetings is very general, right? And then next step we will never talk about the personal issue or the personal information. We only talk about the thing or the people or the event that we are in common. Let's say, example, I and this Mr. ABC, we are at the event. Example like the marketing event or the promotion event of the product X is XYZ. So we only talk about that common common information.
Mm.
After some minutes of talking, if we have common or we have interesting in that, we will we, we may discuss further topic, such as the product or the city or the country we are living in, or their the city we interest in, example.
Yeah, right. So another way we can do is to share something in common with that person. You know why we need to share something in common? We find something in common to share with your partner because people tend to like people who have the same something in common with other people. For example, I know that Miss Lee, she likes traveling. And I will talk about the traveling topic because that topic may interest her. Trying to find something in common to talk about, that is the way you can grab attention. And here I will share with you some ways that you can share in networking event. In the networking event, these are some examples you might want to grab someone's attention. For example, Miss Yu, do you know that you are the very person that I really want to see at our event today? Okay. Or Miss Han Trương, I heard something. I heard something real, may interesting, may interest you. Would you like to hear that? Okay. Those are some ways that you can grab their attention. In the urgent situation, if you're talking to your manager, you may want to say that I want to run an idea by you. Do you have a minute? Grab someone attention by that. Or is it a good time to talk, Miss Wick? That is how you wrap your colleague. You can even apply with your colleague. In the interview section, you might want to say, thank you for having the opportunity to be with you here today. I'm impressed with your company achievements recently. That is how you wrap the interviewer attention because you did research about that company before. For the elevator pitch, it means you are selling your business to an investor. You might want to say, I have an idea that could save around 500 million store dumped into the ocean every day. Would you like to hear that? Or in the meeting, you might want to say, I'm glad that you asked me that question. I know the deadline may seem tight. When someone tries to attack you, you might want to give them the compliment. For the project update, you might want to say, I'm pleased to provide you an economic update. Or sharing idea, you might want to say that we have a major investment from a company called ABC, and we believe that that was a great value investment. Got it? So those are some sentences you might want to use to apply in the working environment. Now let's talk about the message. The message is only a one sentence or a one idea only. That is a single or a clear phrase. It's engaging to your listeners and it carries your conviction. That is the point that you want them to remember. And it is recognizable. Sometimes you might want to start your message by saying, "My message is." Okay? Now, the structure, that is the four structures that we just discussed together. You have a message. In order to elaborate that message, you will use those structure in order to elaborate. Okay? And finally, you have call for action. Call for action, it means what you want the listeners to do after they listen to you. It can be a handoff to someone you are talking to. For example, after you finish your point in the meeting, you can ask your colleague, "What do you think about that? Let me know your opinion." That is a call for action in a meeting. Or it can request a decision. "I need your approval to proceed next steps," if you are discussing with your manager. Or it can specify a concrete step. It means, "Could you please get back to me your confirmation by tomorrow?" You give them the deadline. Or a call for action, it can be an encouragement or inspire collaboration. For example, "You have done your best in this project, and let's review the great points and improvements and have better action next time." Or it can be an ultimatum. You know ultimatum, everyone? Ultimatum. Ultimatum means tối hậu thư. It means your final decision to that person if they try to delay the decision. You may want to say, "You better give me an answer, yes or no," so we can move forward. All right. Now let's practice the leader's script. Okay, you may want to take photo for this slide for the call for action of our situations. In networking event, you may want to ask for the contact information. That is a call for action. For the interview or for the urgent situation, you may want to ask your manager approval. Interview, you will say that what is the next step. Elevator pitch, you will ask for the investment. In the meeting, what you want your colleagues or your manager to do. Collaboration, you will say that let's work together to solve this problem. And share idea, you will say that what is your expectation after you share your idea. That can be a call for action. All right. Now I have an example for you here. Grabber, do you have a minute? This situation, a person is talking to his or her manager. A message, "I know we can fix this situation for our customer." First, second, and third, they use prep here. Okay, they use prep structure here to elaborate the solution of in the message. And finally, he or she will ask, "Let me know your thoughts on this." That is a very short and concise leader's script. And this is how you apply public speaking in your work. Always remember how can I grab someone's attention? What is my message? And how can I elaborate that message? What is my call for action? What do I want them to do? At the end of the day, just remember this structure and you can apply in many situations at work. Even though you don't prepare it at all, but you still know how to respond to the situation. Okay, now I give you this assignment. We have 4 assignments. You may want to take a photo of these 4 assignments. You are in the networking event, or you are in the job interview, you are in the pitching situation, or you are updating project status. You go back to your room for 5 minutes. We're going to prepare for our scenario. And after that, we go back here. You and your team member will demonstrate that event or that scenario. After that, other people will give you feedback. You clear, everyone? เลยha. Right, let's go to your room. We have 5 minutes to prepare.
Miss Lanang, I changed the account, so can you add me to the group?
Okay, okay. Miss Miss Yu and Ting, please discuss with each
Yes.
other.
Thank you.
Okay, which assignment you choose?
So we go with assignment 1 first, right? We have to go with
You
4
can go with
assignments.
any.
No, we choose.
You
We
choose
We
it.
can choose one from the four.
The team leader often set on a project or string of projects. The team leader asks for an update on a project or string of projects. Telling your work to the team leader and when you room anything message to you and to them. We choose the assignment 4. Put it with
Okay,
5
so you want
Ting.
to, yeah, so it's update project status, right?
Yes.
Um,
So
okay, so what type of project you want to update? Is that have to relate to your real job?
yes, can.
Okay, so you work in a bank, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
So let's say the project is we are onboarding corporate clients and we are granting a credit facility to that client. The credit facility it means the limit, a long limit. Is it okay with you to hard? Okay, or you can or you
oh,
can go
it's
with
okay.
your
You can explain to
team.
me, and then I will be your team member.
Or you if you have any idea then yes and
It's okay.
mm,
The action of the analytic.
so we can we are at the team leader. So I said that we are onboarding we are processing to onboard the ABC company, and the client already mandated the like we call this cash business for us. Just a general because to detail maybe the class don't quite understand. Yeah, a cash mandate for us, which accounted for like $10 million. Just for example, huh? And then what is it? Okay. And then we the process is quite well, and what we have to is we already have a first meeting with the clients and to introduce our bank corporate products, include the cash service, the trade service, and financing service. And secondly, good news is that the client agree to start their business with us. And third is now we need to complete the onboarding process, and we need a credit analyst team to expedite the credit proposal for the clients. And we need the leader have to allocate more human resource for us to in order to complete this project as soon as possible. Yeah. Hi,
Okay,
Tin,
so huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Are
I
you
can.
with me?
Uh,
you may be too young,
kind
right? Sorry
I'm kind
about
of
that.
lost with all of that information.
Okay.
Uh,
How old are you, Tin?
I'm
18?
19.
Okay. That's why. Okay. So sorry, because at for my mind I just can only think about that. If you have more idea, you can tell me. You can share with me.
Người Nhật là lớn.
All right, have you finished, everyone? Do you need more time? Do you need more time?
Yes.
You, I don't think that you finished already. So I will give each team around 3 more minutes, huh? And then you will wrap up your conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
For each team. Mr. Nhã and Miss Joe, please go. Have you finished yet? You did, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're preparing for the role play.
Have you finished your role play yet?
We already prepare for it. So should we do it now or should we do it in the breakout room?
Okay, because other team hasn't finished yet, so I give them around 3 more minutes to discuss.
Ah,
So
okay.
you can just do another assignment in your room. All right?
Okay. How many minutes we have left?
3 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, we can
I don't know why
continue.
they always come late. And they don't know what we are doing.
Miss Langan, for the assignment 4, we will present like a team, right?
Yeah, it can be a person is a team leader and another is a team member.
So
Like we're doing a banking project, but I have no idea about all the
sorry, Tin.
economic terms.
If you want to suggest other topic, you let me know.
Or maybe Miss Yu will be the team member and you will be a team leader. She will know how to update to you. She will apply leadership.
So we will play role play, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
will reverse the role play because you are the team member right now, right? Are you
So
a team
Lang
member?
An, for this is we are playing the role. I mean, leader and employee, or we just present the idea.
One person is you will role play. You will do role play. It's just like a scenario in reality.
Okay.
So imagine that your, for example, team is your team member, and you would like to update the project to your team member. How can you update? Okay, imagine she a real team member in your working environment, not presenting idea anymore because that is the purpose of the advanced level, Miss Yu. We try to apply in working environment.
Okay. So I think because what we do is I think we are doing some presentations
Role play, Miss Yu.
scripts.
Okay, time is up now. So how can you do it?
I think you just present the idea for me.
They are
Okay.
going back now. Okay, so maybe Miss Yu is a team member and Ting is a team leader. That is easier. So
Yeah.
Miss Yu will report to team, and Miss Yu don't need to prefer banking service anymore.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Zhang
Okay.
and Miss Hong, are you ready? Huh?
We haven't finished yet.
I haven't finished. Okay, no worry, we will do it. Right. All right. Now, which team would like to volunteer to do it first? Which team? Because you do it anyway. All of our class members, so you will do it anyway. Maybe Miss Hà and Miss Lee, you will do it first. Huh? I saw that you finished. What is?
Hello, Lee.
Yeah. What is your project? What is your assignment? Please.
Uh,
Please.
our team decide to take the assignment number 4 to update the information of the project. So can we start?
Yeah. Everyone, please take note the grade point and the recommendation for them. Now let's start. Miss Hà and Miss Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Yes.
Uh, okay. Do you have 5 minutes free?
I
I would like to hear some good information and update about our marketing strategy of the new product, which is the synthetic mask we will launch next month.
Uh, yes, I also want to discuss with you about that. First, I have good news for you that we have done with the paint from last week. And the second thing that this week we work with the design team from design for the mask, for the new mask. However, the designer team have mainly a deadline, so they cannot. And, we have to wait them until next week. And the first one that I still work with the finance team for the budget. This week I have to do something that about the designer and the finance.
Okay. So could you please confirm that when will you can get back the uh, the deadline for next week?
Um, yes,
I mean that which day of next week we will
yes,
have
no,
the result?
yeah, next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. So um, what about the budget of the uh, what about the finance department? Have they sent to you the final approved budget?
They haven't sent to me yet. I still working with them for this, yeah, this final.
Okay, thank you very much. You have done your best at the updating. If you have any if you have any question or you need any support, please let me know. I will help you
Right.
immediately. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Great. Our class, please give feedback to Miss Hà and Miss Lee. What do you think they did well and how can they do it better? Let's start with whom? Who would like to share first? Maybe Miss Yu, huh? Miss Yu, go ahead.
Yes. So I think Miss Hà and Mr. Lee have applied the structure quite well, and and we can go to the your conversations quite well. Just one small feedback is Miss Hà, because you are playing as a role of the leader, right? Yeah. If you are the leader, I think your voice can be because now your voice a little bit stopped, very stopped. I think your voice can be stronger. At least.
Soft, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you for your feedback.
Yes. So
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
yeah.
How about Miss Hung, Mr. Nhã, Miss Moon, Miss Joe? What are you playing? And Zane, Miss Hung? Any feedback for them? Miss
I
Hung?
think I think they are do very well because this is very real real example in the our work. Yeah.
Yeah, right. How about Miss Hung? You wanna say something, right?
I think both of you apply very well the structure. However, from Miss Ha Cảo, I didn't hear you very clearly. Maybe your voice is very small. Your voice is so far from the microphone. So yeah.
Her name is Hà Cao.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm
Miss.
sorry, Miss Hà Cao.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I like that name.
Maybe
That's
people
my role. That's my role. I'm sorry.
people
It's
are
okay.
craving for há cảo, because in lockdown we cannot eat há cảo now. And when we see your name, we just think about food.
We all miss them. Thank
Yeah.
you very much for your feedback.
Okay.
Is my
Huh?
is my microphone is very soft?
Right. Very soft.
Oh,
It makes
really?
your voice
Okay,
soft.
okay. So
Maybe
I
your voice.
adjust it.
Mm.
Okay, okay, okay. I will.
Very
All
nice
right.
voice.
Yeah, her voice is suitable for storytelling.
Storytelling.
Yeah. The challenge is for her leadership. It can be a challenge if her voice soft like that, but it's suitable for storytelling. Yeah.
To share with you that Lan Anh, maybe I myself recognize that my voice is not really soft
Mm.
actually, but because maybe I am having the nervousness
Mm.
when when public speaking. That's why I joined the class, right? So the nervousness sometimes I cannot speak loud, so that's why I have to improve it.
Yeah. I think the core reason is because Miss Hare is not confident in speaking in public, and that's why it leads to the problem of soft voice. Actually, she can project her voice louder with loud volume, but just because of the lack of confidence inside. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So my feedback for this team is Miss Lee as a team member. I think that you did well to update the project to Miss Hare by sharing first point, second point, and third point that you apply prep structure. That is a great thing. So in order to be more proactive in work, you may want to share a specific deadline to your manager. When would it be finished? And also the second thing is what do you need from your manager? What support do you need from your manager? So after you update, you can share with your manager by calling for action. So this is what I need from you. That is your call for action. After you finish your leader's script, after you finish the structure, then you will ask you for your manager help. Mm, that is firstly when you do the leader's script update. Now let's come to the next team, maybe Miss Nhã and Miss Châu ha.
Yeah.
Hi
Okay.
Nhã. Sorry. Hi Mr. Nhã.
Hello, Miss Joe. Nice to meet you today. So, how are you?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nhã, for giving me this opportunity to join the interview with you. I've been very impressed with your company and your team, and I think it's one of the best team in the market that I'm really looking to join.
Yes, good to hear that. And after I screen your CV, your application uh, carefully, and can you tell me why I need to hire you?
That's a great question. Very direct, and I think I'm here to give you the three key reasons why you should hire me, and I'm the best fit for this position. The first reason is that I'm very passionate about a job, and I believe that I can commit to the job for a long term. Um, so I I would tend to build my career in this position instead of just having a job. So you can be comfortable that I will be working for your company and also at the same time building my career um, in a long term basis. The second reason is that I have the relevant skills from my past experience. I already have some experience on the job, which make me um, which make me can perform well for the position. And the I think the third reason is that uh, I have a very good network in this industry. It means I can bring you more clients and bring the revenue to the company and make a financial contribution to the company. So that's the three key reasons that I think you should consider me for this position. And yeah, please let me know if you have any question and please advise the next step. I'm really looking forward to join your company.
Yeah, I think your sharing is enough to information to me, and I and our team will take serious consideration for your application, and we will feedback you later. Thanks for your
Thank
time.
you, Mr.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, good. Okay, please. Who would like to share with their team? Miss Hằng or Miss Hạnh Trương, Miss Hà, Miss Lee, Miss Moon? What do you think? Great point. What is a great point in it? What make it great?
So I think this test have a very the structure very well, and because the scenario is a job interview, and I think you both bring into a very good scenario. Is why should I have you in your company? And I have a compliment to Zhao as well. Zhao have answer by giving the three reasons very clear why you should have me. And I think this is a very successful job interview, and I believe that Nhã will finally hire you.
Will hire me, will offer me.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could not find anything that give you recommendations. Maybe Nhã, because you are the employer, right?
Yeah.
The employer, right? So you should have more confidence than more confident than the candidate. You look so shy. Your voice so short. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other point?
So pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. What else?
Anyone here who would like to share your point? Miss Moon?
Yeah, I think that it is a very great conversation between the employee and employer in the interview. And Mr. Nhã give the the question about why should I have in the team, and Miss Chow will give the reason, three reason to portray employer, and when after that Mr. Nhã will give the feedback, like we will consider serious consider to this candidate, but he need to give the deadline when he can come back to the candidate to for the result.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the recommendation from Mr. Yeah, right. The deadline. Good. Miss Joe, just I think that you did well in terms of applying the structure in everyone here. Do you see that whenever you apply the structure, your point is really like included? It means that you don't go into different direction. You just only focus on the point that you want to share, right? Do you see that?
Yeah.
We just only focus on that message only and elaborate. We don't divert to different directions. That is the great thing of leaders script that I strongly recommend you to apply in your daily work. And for Miss Joe, when this is Miss Joe habit, because whenever Miss Joe say it, tend to lean on one side, head lean on one side, on the right side. Yeah, when that is your habit when you listen as well. This is the body language when you listen. It doesn't perceive you are a strong speaker if you use this kind of head gesture whenever you speak. You may want to make sure that your head is straight, look at the cameras. And also you may want to use your hand in order to show your stronger energy, Miss Joe. And right now, when you are sitting, your you are looking up at the camera rather than that the camera can show your whole chest. You may want to lower down the camera a bit so that it can be level up with your eyes. Okay. Right. Now let's come to another one, another group. Who would like to volunteer? Which group? We still have Miss Yo team, Miss Andrew team, and Miss Moon team. Which team would like to volunteer? Okay, Miss Moon với Miss Hạnh Trân nha.
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
Moon, would you
Okay.
like to report me?
Okay. You have a good time to. I want to report about the sale revenue in this month.
Yes, please.
Okay. So due to the COVID and the lockdown
I'm
situation,
hearing.
yeah, the COVID situation and the lockdown in Ho Chi Minh City, so the sale revenue in this month the drop down very much. So I want to update the situation. Yeah, the revenue we brought down 50%, and the most of the project is on hold right now in Ho Chi Minh. And the solution is we will now we will focus in the project revenue from the project in the central and in the north, because in the north we can still continue sell product. Yeah, to this is the backup plan to have the revenue in this month. And
So
we would like,
missing in the north.
yeah. Pardon, please.
So missing in the north still. So missing in the north still handle well.
Yes, because we have the office, sale office in the north, so we can still sell the product in the north. Yeah, yeah, and please bear with us because this is a very hard situation in Vietnam and especially in Ho Chi Minh. So we will try the best to improve our sales revenue, and we'll commit that we will deliver our Q3 quarter three sales revenue in the forecast, and the deadline in the Q3 we will achieve the 60% revenue we forecast in this year. Yeah, we will try the best and give you the positive. Thank you.
I see. I see. hope you guys continue still to work and thanks all.
Yes, yes, thank you. If we have some project we want to win and we need your support on the price, we will contact you immediately.
Great. Okay.
Hope to hear a good
Yes,
news
yes.
from you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Awesome.
Okay.
Now, who would like to give?
I look like a sweet
Yeah,
sweet
you are
voice.
very strict, you know. Maybe Miss Hong, would you like to share your feedback with this team?
Thanks for your discussion, and I feel Miss Han Trung very focused to the topic and very strictly during the situation that the sale avenue what discreet during this time, and you guys apply the structure and every step very clearly in your discussion. So that's good from your part. Thank you.
Hmm. Any other point, everyone? You would like to share? Maybe Miss Hair, would you like to share your feedback on that?
Yeah, thank you for for your sharing about the financial or sales report updating. It's very interesting and very practical in in our office, right? In my opinion, I besides the concise content of the team has delivered, I only add a small feedback that uh, we not yet have the substitute solution, such as can Ho Chi Minh's market switch slowly into online sales. It's just the idea. It's just some idea.
Yeah.
Online sales, and then Miss the boss will say that okay, we take note on the solution. We take note on the report, and then we call for the action. Let's say uh, we will update next month or next quarter,
Mm.
or we can ask the breakdown more on the north report,
Yeah.
the central report, and the south report. It's just my idea
Yeah.
to make it more interesting. Thank you.
Hmm. How about Miss
Yes,
Yu?
thank you, Miss Han. That's a good idea.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Miss Yu, Mr. Nhẹ, and Miss Joe, any other point? All right. All right. Miss Nguyệt, I think that I like the way you update to Miss Han Trương. I think that the challenge you are facing right now is how can you be specific in the way you are delivering your message. For
Mm.
example, at first you capture Miss Han Trương attention, you may want to say, is it a good time to talk for around 10 minutes? You can show
Mm.
them specific time to talk to your manager because maybe that's a good time to talk, but he or she is not sure about how many minutes you are going to. That is the first point. The second point you may want to consider is please suggest a specific action plan. How can you make sure that you achieve your sales in quarter in Q3 and in Q4? Because I
Yeah.
see that you say that we can make sure that we can achieve our sales target in Q3 and Q4. And I think that the manager may ask you back, what is the action plan? And the action plan may come from mission hair point. That is, you can increase the sales or move to online channel in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever we make any commitment, we can make sure that we go back to the action plan.
Mm.
This is how I can achieve the target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is also how how the investors ask me as well. You know, whenever I share with them the revenue of this year, like in 2022, they can ask me back, how are you going to achieve it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please make sure you share the action plan.
Mm.
Okay, everyone, it's 19. I think that for Miss Yu and Miss Ting, and also Miss Hung and Miss and Yang team, you can do this role play as your home challenge. It means that you can contact each other and then you record a video. Then after that, you upload to our Facebook group in our coach assistant, and also that instructors will give you feedback. Okay. Okay. And the next class will be about storytelling, which means how you can tell stories in business. The purpose of the next class is how you can tell story in business, and it will be conducted by Jason. Okay, this Friday we're gonna study here. Please make sure that you apply what I share with you today, feedback, and you can perform better this Friday. And before we finish, can you share what is your takeaway? What do you learn in this class? Maybe we start with Zane. What do you learn here?
Okay, so this lesson, after this lesson, I know how to strike a conversation like a grabber. So now I can confidently talk to a stranger or take some interview. So yeah.
Good. Let's pick another person, Zane.
Uh, Miss Hạnh Trương.
Miss Andrew, what is your takeaway? Miss Andrew ơi.
Hạnh.
What is
Yes.
your takeaway? What is your takeaway?
So yes, today can take away like how to start the conversation, and some leader script can help me a lot. Yes.
Okay. How about Mr.
And let's turn to Mr. Nya.
Okay.
I got some takeaway from today's lesson is I got more way to grab, firstly to grab attention from the partner, that someone that I want to tell something to them, and that's a good. There are many situations, and in each situation there are some tips to practice in those, and also follow the structure to present our idea, and that's how my takeaway for today lesson.
Good. Let's choose another person, Mr. Yu.
Miss Ha.
Um, uh, thank you for the informative section today. I think that I like the structure of the structure of the speech, so that we know um, exactly what to deliver to the listener. So we will not go to let's like Lang An said, we don't go the wrong direction. We have if we base on the structure. So it is very valuable uh, takeaway for me today. Thank you.
Yeah, please pick the next person, Miss. Hey.
Uh, Miss Châu Trần.
Yeah, my takeaway today is the revision of effective structures that we can use in a short conversation, like an interview or a report to a higher level, and elevator speech, where we can apply the structure. If we are master of the structure, then we can be very comfortable in express ourselves, our points in a very solid way and more persuasive way.
Good.
That's my way.
Yeah, next. Who you would like to choose?
Miss Hair. That hair is already.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She chose you.
We haven't done it.
Miss Yu, Miss Lee, Miss Moon.
Miss Lee.
Yeah, Miss Lee.
Yes, my takeaway today is about call for actions.
Mm.
Normally, I join many meetings. However, I think I lack of this this way that call for action. So I will try to practice in my meeting, my daily life.
Good.
Thank
Great,
you.
Miss Lee.
So I will pick Miss with you.
Yeah, thank you. So I will take away a lot of information today, so I know the how to do the body brain structure for the body presentation and in very detail to express the any opinion or the idea. Yeah, and the leader script will help us a lot in the work and in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How miss you?
Yes.
Uh, oh, no. Just miss you. Yeah.
You continue. Yes.
No. I'm done already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
I think I'm the final one. I will talk it fast so that we can finish the class soon. So my biggest takeaway is the little script, the structure of the little script, so that we can convey the message we want to our team, even our leader or our team, our junior team. And the second one is the structure of the speech of the body. Although I have learned in the previous course, but in today's section, it applies to a very practical scenario that I believe all of us can apply it in our job or in our life in the social events. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lan, for your sharing.
Yeah. How about Miss Hung? She hasn't shared with us yet.
Okay.
Miss Hung is the final person.
Okay. So many persons.
My takeaway today is how important of cause and effect to in the conversation. Yeah, and for me, I'm weak at this point in convincing conversation, convince idea in front of the meeting. So I think I have to practice it and. With cause and effect, I think it's related to the logic and how to arrange the idea one by one to be more convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will practice.
Yeah. Miss Hung, you may want to be noticed on the day 3 and day 4 of our class, which is about persuasion. It means that you will learn techniques how to persuade others in workplace. Everyone, you may want to be noticed on that section. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I like your collaboration so much, and I also like the way you apply your techniques as well. So I hope to see you again next Monday, because this Friday Jason will be with you. So see you again.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mai.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
bye.
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 Yeah.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye. Good night.
Má này. Mama này. Tặng mama xảo xảo, ok. Này, má xong rồi, Khỉ ơi, má hộp xong rồi, Khỉ ơi.
Má đây. Ủa tối nay con ngủ ở đâu vợ? Kỳ. Để